Additional creative drama strategies. Puppets by Tiajah
and Milena.
In a creative drama classroom, puppets are used to bring stories to life. Not only can puppets be used for narrational purposes, but puppets can also be used as actors while the creative drama leader is narrating a story. Puppets are also used as an introductory tool before starting a storytelling session. By the use of puppetry, students are able to keep better focus and become more engaged. The creative drama leader helps with engagement by keeping their eyes on the puppet instead of the students and having the puppet look back and forth between the students and the leader when it is speaking. It is evident that the younger generation of storytellers are new to storytelling and school in general for that matter. So, by adding the puppetry aspect to storytelling, this allows the entire idea of storytelling as a whole to become more fun and even relaxing to the student.
Puppets' relevance extends beyond general education classrooms. Looking specifically at special needs children, it's argued that puppets build self-worth, encourage emotional release, and provide a visual substitute for verbal deficits and a textual substitute for visual impairments. The relevance of it all lies through the usage of the same guided practice that starts with the leader. The adding of puppets encourages a more mature sense of the consequences and complexities of real-life problems, and more vigorous commitment to discovering causes and solutions. Puppetry can develop and reinforce oral and written language skills, and add a mathematical component to reading and writing. In younger kids, they are used to teach new vocabulary and improve verbal output skills, for not just the kids who might need it, but all children in the classroom can benefit.
Originally, puppetry was for experimental purposes, but through the years, it played a primary role in theater, developing into an important aspect in society, and is used widely across so many stages all over the world, including contemporary theater, such as The Lion King. Puppetry is used in theater when the drama of the play or musical is essentially being acted out by the puppets. Although the actors/puppeteer is the one saying the lines and handling the puppet is technically the true character in the story. It always differs whether or not the human is being seen during the performance. Brian Way was a famous British creative drama leader and theater practitioner who wrote Pinocchio, the play about the puppet whose nose grew when he lied. Pinocchio is known as one of the most successful children's plays in Great Britain and eventually became popular in the United States and all over the world. Although Brian Way did not write the original production of Pinocchio, he truly broadened its popularity and played a huge role in the development of storytelling through puppetry, which is still used in the creative drama classroom today, as previously stated before. Seth Shafar was a theater production designer, vocal coach, creative drama leader, drama teacher, music teacher, and puppeteer. He wanted to combine his love for puppetry and drama. By doing so, he toured the country and put on puppet shows for the youth. Along with touring, Seth led several puppetry workshops. Seth was motivated to use this strategy because all of his own training and experience with puppetry, including achieving the accomplishment of his MFA in puppet arts. Seth Shafar had over 18 years of experience in puppetry and even won the Arizona Teacher of the Month award. Seth believed in students being able to realize and reach their true potential through creativity, which is why puppetry was such a powerful teaching tool.
I have come to identify two problems in this first week I have been working in my classroom, and I am willing to tackle those problems from the root. The main issue I face is that my students have a hard time following instructions and also present low verbal output. By the end of today's lesson, my students will be able to follow directions and develop vocabulary. The process will start by building a sock puppet which will require every kid to follow directions. Otherwise, their friend will end up incomplete. This will encourage them to follow directions without even noticing. Then, to target the low verbal output, the ultimate goal will be for each kid to teach me and their peers, using his puppet, about 10 things they will find fascinating on the classroom and how they will use them if taking them to their home. 2 simple settings that they most likely will feel comfortable talking about. Previous to the activities, I will model how to hold the puppets, because sadly, not most kids have had one. I will have mine too, and I will give a borrowed sock puppet to each kid for them to have a sense of tactile goal of what to expect for. Along with this, each kid will introduce itself to his puppet. During the sock puppet building process, students will open the sock and fill in cotton, as much or as little as they want. With my help, the new friends will be sewed while the kids look for strips of fabric to be used as clothing. And once all is done, after following the instructions, they will have a new sock puppet. After interacting with the puppet, kids will have 15 minutes downtime before starting the transition for the next activity, which will require each kid through their puppet to pick 10 classroom objects and immerse us in a journey to let us know what their favorites. In addition, each puppet will have to introduce themselves with their names, favorite food, and color. The materials being used will be socks, a hot glue gun, mobile eyes, needle and thread, objects that exist in a classroom already, and a handful of children excited to think out of the box and have lots of fun.
Critical thinking question. How are puppets beneficial to students in the classroom? Bibliography. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. Have a great day.